Hello my friends. Someone recently did a video where they were talking about the slickest US constitutional half dollar that anyone has. All these coins in these few bags came from the same coin dealer and they were all the same price over the last few months. So we're going to do a little video and I'm going to take some of them out and try to measure them and see if I can get one that's 12 point or 11.2 something. Now, put my 50-gram weight on this, and you might have seen that Liberty Bell. This is a troy ounce, so it should be 31 grams or so, right around there. And it pops out at 31.1. Not too bad. Right where it should be. Now, I gotta look real quick at one of these. I think one of these in this bag is definitely the most worn. If I can get 11.25 or less, I think I will do pretty good in the challenge. Both of these are worn quite a bit, as you can see. Drop the first one on there, and it's 11.39 grams. So it's a little heavier than what it's going to take to win this challenge. Well, that one's a little bit better, being 11.32. Might not be the most worn one I got, but I'll give it a few more tries and see if we can get 11.2 something. Now, one stipulation that they have about this challenge is you can't have one like this. And it don't matter about this one so much because despite having a hole on it, or in it, like this one does, this one actually doesn't have a lot of wear, so it comes out at almost 12 grams, which is quite a bit heavier than the ones I just measured. Now we look at these, try to figure out which one of these looks the most worn. That might be the one we want right there. Have a look at this. You can kind of see, well, this one's, the rims are pretty well going away. We have the design only. So what does it weigh? Well, that's even better than I thought. I was thinking it might be 11.2 something. That's down to 10.94 grams. That's one of the lightest one of these I've ever seen. I don't think any of these others are going to come very close. Well, there's one I was saying I wanted my target to be 11.28, but $10.94. That's pretty light because he started at 12.5 grams. That's that one. Let's see what this one does. I think it's going to be a little heavier. Yeah, 11.7. 11.35. That's a worthy one, but not when you got one that's 10 something. Let's see. I think this one's the last one I got to measure. 11.4. Now, out of that bag. Now, there's a couple in this with a standing Liberty that's slicked. But I don't think I'm going to have to go too much further because I don't think... Well, that one might be close. Let's see what it reads. That's pretty slick. 11.15. That's not 10 something. And that one's somewhat slick. That goes 11.5. So those two are not the one. Not what we are looking for. Now, last bag. I've got more of these, but this is the last one I'm going to bother to weigh anything, because once you get down to 10 something, it pretty well where you want to be on weight. 11.6, 11.4, 11.7, 11.7, and the last one looks pretty slick. It comes out at the 11.28. So out of the walkers, I'd say I've pretty much done my search and found what better than I was looking for in terms of weight reduction. Let's see this one, because now it's shown 10.9. I might have to check the scale again. Sometimes it gets a little off. The tenths of a gram, I think, is suspect on this one. Its tolerance is plus or minus like 0.3 or something. Now, for JFK, I think this, backside's worn a little different. But this one is a Denver, which, since the mint mark's on the back, this is a 64, 90%. They rarely get circulated. It's 11.6, so it is 9/10 of a gram light. I think that will win that. Now, Barbers, I've got a bunch of them, but I don't know that any of these will be super light. I've got 5 here that I can do real quick. Well, actually 6, I think it is. And shove all these back in here, and then let's see what we got. That looks pretty worn. That might be the one. These are pretty worn too. Actually, there's 7 in here. That one's gouged up. This one's just worn, so let's see what it reads. 11.5. 11.6. 11.6. There's a worthy one. 11.18. So it's quite worn. Let's see what this one does. 11.42. What was that one again? 11.18. Yeah, that's pretty worn. This one's not gouged. Let's see what it says. 11.48. This one's been gouged up a little bit. It's 1905, San Francisco. And it comes in at 11.8. So I might have some lighter than this. Wait, where's that one? I might have a few that are lighter than the 11.18. But okay, where'd that one get off to? But this coming in at 10.95, that's the lightest $half I probably have. I mean, I may have some more of these that are worn just as much, but I'm not going to go looking for them right now. But I hope everyone has a good night. And that's my entry, 10.9 grams for the lightest 50-cent coin.